Hello CIO of iCADA Network Services, my name is Benjamin Ho and today I'll be presenting to you my security plan for the company. So a brief introduction, for today I'll be going through the access controls, both physical and logical, as well as pinpoint 5 weaknesses in the company's endpoint security for end devices, be it laptops and PCs. So firstly, physical access controls. This diagram here is the physical layout of the office that I would like implemented. Firstly, each department will be separated into their own respective rooms. This is such that no one from another department will overhear what someone else from another department is saying and spread false information. It also keeps things private for people working in different departments. Higher ups also have their privacy for confidential information that they need to talk to each other about from regular employees. Secondly, each corner of the room will have a CCTV camera in place such that the whole room is under CCTV coverage. For the corners near the server room, there will be CCTV cameras with a 270-degree angle camera view such that it can pinpoint whoever is unauthorized or suspicious trying to enter the server room. Thirdly, facility security is right next to the server room, so they can escort anyone that's unauthorized or not supposed to be there near the server room to a proper place. Fourth and lastly, the IT room is situated next to the server room such that IT personnel will have easy access to the server room. Now moving on to logical access. Logical access, every employee will be given a company ID card which depicts their unique ID. This ID acts as their username while logging onto company devices on the company network and also grants them certain levels of company resources based on position in the company. It also allows IT personnel to identify all employees on the net that currently logged on onto the network. Another feature that I would like implemented is that employees are required to change their passwords every 3 months. This is to ensure that their account stays as safe as possible and that no one is able to hack their account and gain access into the company network. Lastly, for company laptops, there will be a VPN installed by IT personnel so that they can work out of the office, so that employees can work out of the office. Only 3 attempts are allowed for a user to enter the correct password and username to enter the VPN. If not, they will be locked out and will have to approach IT personnel in order to get their account unlocked. Furthermore, the server room is only limited to IT personnel and CIO access only. Only high-ranking IT personnel and CIO biometrics will be entered into the biometric lock on the door of the server room that will unlock the door. There is also a terminal connected to the server within the server room that requires 2FA authentication to log on before one can access server controls. Only the CIO will have a token that provides the 2FA authentication, where all other high-ranking IT personnel can use their unique company ID to authenticate themselves to access the server. Lastly, the CIO and high-ranking IT personnel can view all users on the network and monitor their activity. This is to aid security investigations should an incident occur and allow immediate response should unauthorized activity on the network be encountered. Now moving on to endpoint security. For endpoint security, I chose these 5 weaknesses that the company should try and solve. Firstly, we should ensure that audit credential validation is set to success and failure. This is so that the server or the network will log when an account could not log on, or the domain controller validates credentials and the domain controller failed to validate credentials. It is important to log attempts to log onto the company system as it will assist when investigating a security incident. Next, 17.2.1, ensure audit application group management is set to success and failure. This logs when application groups are created, changed, deleted, or when new members are added or removed. Again, these auditing events in this category may be useful when investigating an incident. Moving on to 17.2.2, which is ensure audit computer account management is set to success and failure. This logs when a computer account is created, changed, deleted, renamed, enabled, or disabled. Should a security incident occur and the culprit changes their account details, IT personnel can then check which accounts have been changed on the network, so they can find the culprit really easily. Moving on to 17.2.3, which is ensure audit other account management events is set to success and failure. It logs when the password policy checking API was called. This is to ensure that whoever is trying to log on is an actual authorized user. It may be an unauthorized user trying to log on but failing multiple times, and IT personnel will be able to spot this if they check the logs and spot multiple login failed attempts. And lastly, 17.2.4, ensure audit security group management is set to success and failure. This is to log when a security group is created, changed, deleted, or when a member is added or removed from a security group. This is to ensure that IT personnel that handle the company security, the CIO can check who is on which security group and find whoever has the appropriate information that is required during an investigation of a security incident. Now I will show you using the SIM tool to set how to set all these policies to success and failure. I'm now using the group policy manager in the control panel built into Windows to now edit the group policies that I've pointed out just now. Firstly, we'll be tackling 17.1.1 first, which is ensure audit credential validation is set to success and failure. So in the group policy editor, I shall go to computer configuration, security Windows settings, security settings, advanced audit policy configuration, system audit policies, local group policy object, and account logon. Here I can find audit credential validation, which I shall configure to success and failure. Moving on to 17.2.1, which is ensure audit application group management is set to success and failure. I'll go down from account logon to account management and change audit application group management to both success and failure. Seventeen point two point two will be under account management and audit computer account management, which is right below audit application group management. Set this to success failure as well. Moving on to 17.2.3, which is ensure audit other account management events set to success and failure. I shall set this to success and failure as well. Lastly, 17.2.4 will be audit security group management set to success and failure. I have now changed all 5 group policies, so I shall now run the CIS tool and show that it has worked. Now that the report is done, we shall view the report. Here we go to advanced audit policy configuration. And as we can see, from 17.1.1 to 17.2.4, they are all passed, thus eliminating 5 weaknesses in the company's group policy. I would like to thank you for your time, CIO of iCADA Network Services, and I hope that you will consider my proposal as sufficient and implement it in the future.